All right, so Dallas Mavericks added some pieces there. PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. Why is that backwards? Okay, sorry for the weird cut there. We have the Dallas Mavericks adding some pieces at the trade deadline as well, adding PJ Washington in a trade with the Charlotte Hornets, sending out Seth Curry, um, Grant Williams, and I believe a first round pick for PJ Washington of the Charlotte Hornets. Also adding Daniel Gafford from Washington Wizards for Rashawn Holmes in a second round pick, I believe. So the Dallas Mavericks adding some pieces there that can help Luka, help Kyrie, and basically essentially trading for some guys that they can potentially get some value out of. Daniel Gafford just had a big debut in his first game with 19 and 9, kind of replacing Derek Lively, who's hurt at the current moment, and kind of do the same things, right? Just to provide another big that can do something, a little bit more production that they thought they were going to get out of JaVale McGee and other centers that they were trying to plug and play at that point in time. Derek Lively is pretty good at that. And then now you get Daniel Gafford, who I believe had just always been building his stock up, right? He was a second rounder in Chicago, moved on to the Wizards and has been basically a backup big down there, but potentially could have some breakout moments like he did tonight, having 19 and 9, playing alongside Luka and Kyrie. So putting him in that system, providing some rim protection, some finishing ability around the rim, also safety blanket of Derek Lively is hurt, foul trouble, whatever the case may be. At least you have two bigs and guys that you can use going forward that you can rely on consistently, rather than having Rashawn Holmes and Grant Williams, guys that really weren't panning out. And Seth Curry was just added as a salary filler. He's most likely going to get bought out of Charlotte, so we'll see there. And did Charlotte retire Del Curry's jersey? He played there for 10 years. Seth Curry was wearing his jersey, so I guess that's a family thing. I guess that's okay. But I'm just like, they didn't retire his jersey as consistent as he was for them for 10 years. Hey, just something I thought about. But in general, this works out great for Dallas. I think they got guys that can actually create off the dribble, not only standing, spotting up and waiting to receive the ball from Luka, can actually try to make something happen off the dribble, off the catch, and provide another scoring dynamic that the Dallas Mavericks thought they were going to get with Christian Wood, JaVale McGee, some impact players like JaVale McGee, Christian Wood. They thought Grant Williams was going to pan out. I thought Grant Williams was going to pan out, but apparently he was rubbing the Dallas Mavericks the wrong way with him just basically being annoying, not really playing great right now for the Dallas Mavericks. And apparently another thing that ticked him off was that him and Luka have the same agent, but he switched his Luka shoes to Jason Tatum shoes. So I don't know if that was an additional thing, like, hey, get the hell out of here. Just doing the most with Grant Williams. So hopefully he's able to pan out in Charlotte and just be able to find a role there, playing down there. It looks like he's going to be there for a little while, but Grant Williams, that's Grant Williams, man. He's going to be Grant Williams, man. But those are some good moves from the Dallas Mavericks, and I think those guys are going to impact them moving forward, potentially help them get out of the playing spot. So we'll see what happens there. Moving on